And good afternoon. Welcome to the Rocky Mountain Turf Club. It's our final weekend. We have 9 great live races a day. Today, Sunday, and Monday. The horses are now on the track for race number 1. Exactor Triactor Daily Double kicks off, 6 furlongs. Now winners of 3 races. Lifetime number 1 is Wild Will. Rex Daniels own. Norn Caffro trains. Trevor Simpson rides. Ryan Nelson's up on number 2, Fury in the Wind. Barn and Ranch's own. Les Adams, your trainer. Number 3 is Mr. Matlock. Jim England owns. Bill Mooney trains. Neville Stevenson rides. The 4 horse is Clutch City, ridden by Laris Ellen. River Stables' own Russell Trango, your trainer. And number 5 is Last Bloom. Jose Roach is the rider. Joe West trains. Veronica Oka Wells, Jermaine Wells, and Candice Royal are your owners. And there's your field of 5, going to post in 9 minutes. 9 minutes to post. From that, you've got Fury in the Wind out from there in the center now. Clutch City far outside for Last Bloom, and shuffled back was Mr. Matlock as the horses come in front of the grandstand for the first time with the lead on the inside. It's Wild Will right there alongside. You've got Fury in the Wind. Inside rail trip for Mr. Matlock. Outside of that, it's Clutch City, and trailing is Last Bloom. And the early going around that first turn, they go in Wild Will. Cruising along, but right up alongside now, it's Fury in the Wind. These two are locked up on the inside looking for an opening is Mr. Matlock. Here's your front 3, outside 4th. You've got Clutch City, and still trailing is Last Bloom. A quarter mile to go is contested up front. Now on the inside, Mr. Matlock finds an opening, and he takes advantage of it. Back into second now is Wild Will. Back to third, you've got Fury in the Wind. In 4th place, Clutch City. Into the final turn, and Stevenson and Mr. Matlock found that rail, took advantage of it, and are heading for home, and down the stretch they come, and Mr. Matlock is cruising along. Several lengths back from there in second is Wild Will, but as they come to the wire, Mr. Matlock and Neville Stevenson are the victors of race number 1. 3-1-2. We'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 1. Number 3, Mr. Matlock. Ridden to victory by Neville Stevenson. Jim England owns. Bill Mooney, your trainer. Your prices, Mr. Matlock, number 3, pays $4.60 win, $3.30 place, $2.60 show. And second, number 1, Wild Will, $3 place, $2.70 show. And number 2, Fury in the Wind, $2.10 to show, $2 exactor, $10.20, $2 try, $39.60. In race number 2, we have 1 scratch. In race 2, you can scratch number 2, Reed Hill Lil. That's Reed Hill Lil will be a scratch in race 2. Gonga Baby does a circle, comes back, and steps up. And they're now loaded and at the post for race 2. And they're off on the inside. Parker's Black Lady right up alongside Zariah. There's your front 2 on the outside. It is Gonga Baby now. Gonga Baby jumps up to take over the lead. Back from there, we've got Susie Marie along with Wits Grand. Up front with the lead now, Gonga Baby is there. Then in between horses moving up, it's Susie Marie. On the outside of that, you've got Wits Grand. Then it is Zariah along with Parker's Black Lady trailing the field. Up front going into that turn, it is Susie Marie and Jose Rocha with the lead right there as well, though Wits Grand not going away right there, glued. Now moving up, actually. Outside from there, we've got Zariah now making a move, and back from there, trailing is Parker's Black Lady. Up front with the lead, it is Gonga Baby, still continue to roll on nicely. Second place belongs to Wits Grand, Susie Marie in third. Now Zariah coming up on the outside to take over third place along the inside. Parker's Black Lady. Susie Marie is pulled up. Around that final turn they come, and Gonga Baby and Trevor Simpson are right there, and down the stretch comes Gonga Baby. In second place, it's Wits Grand, and after that, it's going to be Zariah up for third. This one belongs to Gonga Baby in a romp. 6, 5, 3. Congratulations to the winning connectors in race 2, number 6, Gonga Baby, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson, Joseph Caff, and Ashley McMaster, own Sean Caff rode the trainer. Things off. Number 1 is Beach Bling. Darren Hayner owns and trains. Trevor Simpson rides. Number 2, Antonio Larios on Fall Girl. Ed Acker Shimones, Bob Gwillem the trainer. Number 3 is Airspeed Alive. Ben Weeb owns. Colton Mead trains. Garfield Gordon on board. Number 4 is Neville Stevenson on I'm All In. Pink Cloud Racing owns. Courtney Ross trains. Number 5, Yeah, I Got This. Crystal Cates owns. Russell Trango trains. Orlando Foster the rider. Number 6, Old Dogs and Children, ridden by Blanford Stewart. Bruce Fenton owns. Nally Peugeot trains. And number 7 is Back in a Flash, ridden by Ryan Nelson. Barnard Ranch's own. Les Adams, your trainer. There's your field of 7. Going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. And the Flash steps in nicely. And we're loaded in at the post for race 3. And they're off on the inside. Fall Girl out well. Center of the track, you've got Yeah, I Got This up to Joiner. Far outside, Back in a Flash, and Old Dogs and Children. Shuffle back, Airspeed Alive, along with I'm All In up front with the lead. Fall Girl on the inside. Yeah, I Got This on the outside. There's your front 2. 3 lengths back from there to Back in a Flash. On the inside, you've got I'm All In. Outside from there, Old Dogs and Children. Trailing in the early going, Airspeed Alive up front. The battle continues. Fall Girl and Larios on the inside with the lead. Not going far away is Yeah, I Got This. And Orlando Foster 4 lengths back from there to Back in a Flash. Another 2 lengths back to I'm All In. 4 or 5 more lengths back to Airspeed Alive along with Old Dogs and Children. Up front, the battle's on. 2-horse race right now. Fall Girl has the lead heading into the final turn. Second place on the outside. Yeah, I Got This. Third now on the inside. It is Back in a Flash now making a move. I'm All In. Around the final turn they come. And down the stretch, and Larios and Fall Girl are heading for home, but company's coming. On the outside, Yeah, I Got This. Far outside from there is I'm All In. Yeah, I Got This. I'm All In up the inside. Back in a Flash. At the wire, it is close between I'm All In and Yeah, I Got This. Leading things off, number 1, Orlando Foster's up on Jonathan Starr. Sean Birdrather owns and trains. And number 2 is Credit's Good, ridden by Laris Ellen. Lyle Magnuson, your owner-trainer. 3, Wirebomb, Paul Adams owns. Rusty Smith trains. Antonio Larios, the jock. And number 4, Louisiana Purchase, ridden by Blanford Stewart. From Roddy's Racing Stable's own Ellen Brown trains. Number 5, Phenomabomb. Peyton Peugeot owns. Nelly Peugeot trains. Freddie Fuentes, the rider. And number 6 is Charpetti. Bruce Fenton owns. Nelly Peugeot trains. Neville Stevenson on board. Running things out, number 8, Trevor Simpson up on Looky Cookie. Norrin Calf Robe owns and trains, and there is your abbreviated field of 7, and they're going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. He's in. We're good to go. We're at the post. And they're off and on the inside. Jonathan Starr well up alongside. Credit's good. Center of the track. Wire bound on the outside. Moving up. Phenomenal. There's your front group. Back from there on the outside. Looky Cookie inside from there. Charpetti trailing in the early going. Louisiana Purchase up front with the lead. It is a Credit's good. And Alaris Ellen cruising along on the outside from there. You've got Wire bound. Inside trip for Jonathan Starr continues to save ground. Outside from there, Phenomenal. Then you've got Looky Cookie after that, followed by Charpetti, and trailing is Louisiana Purchase. Up front, still cruising along. Credit's good. Laris Allen still not going away. Jonathan Starr looking to pounce soon into the final turn they come, and with the lead it is Credit's good, and down the stretch comes a Credit's good in second place. Jonathan Starr trying to close up some ground. Credit's good and Jonathan Starr as they approach the wire. Credit's good picks it up 2-1-8-6. And leading off the post parade, number 1 is Wild Star. Godfrey Weaselhead owns and trains. Orlando Foster the jockey. Number 2, Neville Stevenson. On Fast As You, Pink Cloud Racing owns. Courtney Ross trains. Number 3, Danny's Ponte. Peter Fuller owns. Gail McConaughey trains. Nicholas Patrick on board. Number 4 is Papa's Brew, ridden by Garfield Gordon. Don Litvak owns. Calvin Strandquist, your trainer. And number 5 is Catwalk Queen. Max Gibb and Bruce Ironshirt own. Allison Clapton trains. Wanapango, your rider. Number 6 is Flashy Gizmo. Randy McDonald owns. Darren Haynard trains. Laris Allen the jock. Rounding things out, Blanford Stewart up on Past the Gin Girl. Jill and Bill West own. Jill West trains. And there's your field of 7. Going to post in 8 minutes. 8 minutes to post. So waiting on number 7, Past the Gin Girl, and we're good to go. Past the Gin Girl steps in nicely. We are loaded and at the post for race 5. And they're off on the inside. Wild Star moving up at some early speed now. Fast As You and Stevenson gun up. On the outside, Flashy Gizmo comes up to join Fast As You. And back from there, it is Catwalk Queen along with Past the Gin Girl on the inside, Danny's Ponte. Out from there, you've got Papa's Brew, and trailing is Wild Star up front with the lead. Flashy Gizmo taking no prisoners in second place. Fast As You. And back from there, it's got Past the Gin Girl. There's your first 3, 4, 5 lengths back from that to Catwalk Queen. On the inside from there is Danny's Ponte. Then you've got Papa's Brew, and still trailing is Wild Star. Quarter mile to go. So far, Ellen and Flashy Gizmo have been there all the way, but still in second place. Past the Gin Girl. Making a move now coming up, it's Catwalk Queen. Looking lively, also making a bit of a move. It's Papa's Brew. The final turn. Looks like a 2-horse race. Flashy Gizmo with the lead. On the outside, chasing Past the Gin Girl. And down the stretch they come, and Flashy Gizmo is heading for home in second. Past the Gin Girl. Not going to track down Flashy Gizmo. Flashy Gizmo picks this one up 6, 7, 5, 1, your top 4. All right, we got some action happening here. Rose Rossi's on the loose. Look out. We got stick horse races. We got candy scrambles coming up. We got all kinds of activities. So just follow Rose and ride a horse, eat some candy. Life is good. Number 2 is Purely Given. Lana Weist owns, Lori Ferguson, your trainer, Neville Stevenson, the jock. Number 3, Just Another Bob. Carol Brown owns, John Brown trains, Laris Ellen rides. And number 4 is Kitty Blonde. Jocelyn Lawrence owns, Harlan Bird Rattler trains, Orlando Foster, your rider. Number 5, Stormwalker. Please note, Freddie Fuentes is now the jock. Allison Clapton owns and trains. Number 6 is Wedgie Time. Clifton Dennis owns and trains. Garfield Gordon Rise. And number 7, Aurora Shot, ridden by Blanford Stewart. Bill West, Scott Conrad owned. Jill West trains. And there's your field of 7, and they're going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. They're off. On the inside, Champs Law and Purely Given both out well. Outside from there, you've got Just Another Bob. Then it is a Kitty Blonde after that. Far outside for Aurora and Shot. Shuffle back are Wedgie Time and Storm Walker. Tightly packed bunch of horses here as they come in front of the grandstand for the first time on the outside. Aurora and Shot and Blanford Stewart with a slight lead over a Kitty Blonde in second. Third on the inside. Saving ground is Purely Given. Outside from there, it is Just Another Bob. Back from that now, it's coming up a Wedgie Time. Inside from there, it's Storm Walker, and still trailing is Champs Law. Into the straightaway they go, battles on. Kitty Blonde with a nose out there, coming back on the inside, Purely Given. These two continue to battle, not going away. Aurora and Shot in third place. Coming up in fourth now, it is Just Another Bob. Around that final turn, these two horses are still inseparable. On the inside, Purely Given. On the outside, Kitty Blonde. Around the final turn they come, and down the stretch, Kitty Blonde on the outside, Purely Given on the inside. Purely Given and Kitty Blonde continue to battle it out. Purely Given, Kitty Blonde on the inside. Purely Given, 2-4, 3-1. On the Wee Stones, Laurie Ferguson, your trainer. Here are the horses for race 7. Please not blind for steers now on number 1. Waves in the Ocean, Marlene Calhoun on Roger Lopez trains. Number 2, One Shot to Win, ridden by Laris Ellen. Corey Buford, Houston Cordelli, Shad Swift, David Anderson on Bill Schmidt trains. Number 3, Miss Dilly Dally. Neville Stevenson aboard, Bill Mooney owns and trains. Number 4, Pegasus 101. Julie Wiles owns, Jill West trains, Andrew Wright the jock. Number 5, Go, She's Italian. Colton Meade owns and trains. Earl Bennett rides. And number 6, Maiden Voyage, ridden by Trevor Simpson. John Poirier and Elsie Bates own. John Poirier trains. There's your field of 6. We're going to post in 6 minutes. They're off. Nice clean start on the inside. Waves in the Ocean out well up alongside. One Shot to Win trying to keep up. On the outside you've got Maiden Voyage. Now One Shot to Win gets up to join. Waves in the Ocean almost. Lots of encouragement to get there. Then you've got Miss Dilly Dally in third. On the outside 4th. Maiden Voyage 5th on the inside. It is Go, She's Italian trailing and nearly going. Pegasus 101 around the turn. They go up front. Waves in the Ocean and Blanford Stewart continue to cruise along in second place on the inside. One Shot to Win in third. It is Miss Dilly Dally now coming from 4th with some run. You've got Maiden Voyage starting to close up some ground. And back from there, Pegasus 101 along with Go, She's Italian up front with the lead. Waves in the Ocean. Maiden Voyage up into second, back in third. One Shot to Win several lengths back from there to Miss Dilly Dally. Up front with the lead now as they head into the final turn. Waves in the Ocean. Around that final turn they come. And down the stretch and Waves in the Ocean now has some company. Maiden Voyage on the outside. Waves in the Ocean back to the inside as they come to the wire. Maiden Voyage picks it up 6-1-2-4. And we'll say congratulations to the unofficial winning connections in this race. Number 6, Maiden Voyage, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson. John Poirier and Elsie Bates own. John Poirier trains. We have your attention. The stewards have disallowed the claim of foul. 6-1-2-4 will be official. 6-1-2-4 will be official. And here are your prices. Number 6, Maiden Voyage, $7.30 win, $6 place, $4.20 show. And second, number 1, Waves in the Ocean, $8.10 place, $6.10 show. Number 2, One Shot to Win, $5.90 show, $2 exactor, $17.30. $2 try, $69.60. $1 super factor, $156.70. And looking ahead to race 8, the Bullies Futurity Stakes race. One rider change. Number 1, Dainty Devil, is now ridden by Juana Pango. It's the upcoming 8th. Number 1, Dainty Devil. Juana Pango will now be your jock. Leading things off, number 1 is Dainty Devil. Juana Pango now rise. Maria Stafford and Thomas Pico and Ellen Brown trains.
Like, do you think a double Hall of Fame?
Number 2, Shim Shadow. Ridden by Trevor Simpson, White Pine Ranch's own Elijah Bourne trains. Number 3, Moore's Miracle. Iris Allen up. Perry Polarin owns. Courtney Ross trains. And number 4 is Tucker Time. Neville Stevenson, your rider. Pink Cloud Racing owns. Courtney Ross trains. Imperial Sun, number 5, feeling ready to go. Leonard and Bessie Bourne own. Elijah Bourne trains. Antonio Larios the jock. Number 6, Now Boarding, ridden by Earl Bennett. Pete and Vernon Knight own. Colton Mead trains. Number 7, Desposito. Pete Knight owns. Colton Mead trains. Garfield Gordon the rider. And number 8, Little Miss Molly, ridden by Blanford Stewart. Pink Cloud Racing owns. Courtney Ross, your trainer. There's your field of 8 2-year-olds. They're going to post in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to post. And we're loaded and at the post. And they're off. On the inside, Dainty Devil. Alongside of that, Shim's Shadow. Then you got Moore's Miracle toward the center. On the outside, Little Miss Molly guns up now, showing some speed. Up from there, it is Disposito. Inside of that, now boarding. Further back from there, Dainty Devil, along with Imperial Sun. And trolling the field is Tucker Time. Up front with the lead, it is Little Miss Molly. Blanford Stewart wanted it, and he got it from the outside. In second place, Disposito. Third on the inside for Shim's Shadow. 3 lengths back from there, you've got now boarding, now moving up like a freight train. Tucker Time starts to get some footing and get rolling up into 4th place. Now is Tucker Time and hoping to close some more. Back in 5th now, it's now boarding. Further back yet, it is Moore's Miracle along with Dainty Devil. In the final turn now, up front still, Little Miss Molly hanging on, but look out for Tucker Time, looking for an opening. Around that final turn they come, and down the stretch it's going to be Little Miss Molly on the inside, Tucker Time on the outside. Now makes a big move back in third at Shim's Shadow. As they come to the wire, it is Tucker Time, 4-8-2-6. For Neville Stevenson, 3 wins now. On board Tucker Time, Pink Cloud Racing owns Courtney Ross trains. And the claim of foul is disallowed. 4-8-2-6 will be your official top 4. For Tucker Time pays $370 win, $350 plays $210 to show, and second number 8, a Little Miss Molly, $360 plays $210 show, and $340 to show for number 2, Shim's Shadow. $2 actor, $12, $2 try, $36.90, $1 super factor, $222.45. and at the pose for race 9. And they're off. Nice clean start out with the early speed. There's a bunch of them all abreast on the inside. Defiant One now jumps up. Then you've got Coconut Joe there in second. On the outside of that, 88 inside Trip for RVs Express on the outside, taking a dip far outside. Marry Me Next. And from there it is Page's Peak. And trailing is a Come On Fire up front with the lead. Andrew Wright and Defiant One have taken command, but not going away. It's on the inside, RVs Express. On the outside, Coconut Joe, far outside for 88. Then on the outside, still Marry Me Next. Inside that, between horses, taking a dip and on the rail. You've got Page's Peak trailing is Come On Fire. Defiant One continues to cruise along now with the lead in second place. RVs Express in third on the outside. 88 inside Trip now for Page's Peak, still saving ground. Now making a move on the outside. Marry Me Next starts to create a rally. Back from there, you've got taking a dip and still trailing is Come On Fire up front now, being passed. RVs Express is taking over from Defiant One. Back from there, you've got 88, and then out from that, it is a Marry Me Next. Into the final turn they come, around that final turn, and down the stretch, and RVs Express is heading for home, trying to fight back. Defiant One and Andrew Wright, but as they approach the wire, this one goes to RVs Express. 2-1 and a photo. Make a correction on Neville Stevenson's wins today. He's had 5 wins today on the day. Nice job, Neville Stevenson. Have a day, buddy. 5 wins on the day. Here are your prices. Number 2, RVs Express, 960 win, 1480 place, 630 show. And second, number 1, Defiant One, 540 place, 420 show. And number 5, Page's Peak, 480 show. 2-1 all on the Super Factor pays $19. $2 exactor, $49.90, and a $2 try, $320.50. Well, that wraps up a great day of live racing, but we come back tomorrow and Monday to do it all again, post time both days. 1:15. See you then.